Hi, I'm Ros Gervais. I'm a business coach for new and rising artists. I help my clients to develop the confidence to show up as an artist and sell their work and master your marketing so you can build a fulfilling art business and get paid to do what you love, even if you're self-taught and have no idea about the business side of art. Now, I'm also a practicing modern botanical painter myself with work in 3 Australian galleries, and I have first-hand experience in building an art business from scratch and developing my passion for art into a 6-figure multiple income stream business that I love. Not only do I walk the talk, but I have supported thousands of artists through my free and paid services, and I can't wait to help you here today as well. So hi everyone. Now let's dive into our topic today, mindset myths and overcoming that fear of success. Now, this is a topic that I have come up with for today because I know firsthand how these sorts of things, this mindset side, can really hold us back as artists. I have been there myself. I traverse it, or like have to journey with it all the time. It's not something that you fix sort of once and for all, but it is something that is very, very worth spending time on addressing. Stroke, it's compulsory. I would say you really have to pay attention to your mindset so that you can grow your art business and get it where you want it to be. Now, it is a known fact as well that once you shift this mindset piece, anything is possible in this world. So much is possible. And I'm here to debunk these myths and to help you to turn that fear into growth. So I have 2 myths for you first, and then another little point, and then I'm going to tell you about my extra little thing I wanted to announce before. So the first myth is, I'm not a real artist unless ... This is a really, really, really big one, and I would love to know, is this something that you face? Do you feel like you can't call yourself an artist unless something happens? If that's you, let me know in the comments, and let me know, what is it you're waiting for? What is the thing that is going to make you feel comfortable to call yourself an artist? I'd be really, really curious. A lot of people make that thing involve someone else. So someone else has to call you an artist. You're not allowed to call yourself an artist. You need to wait for someone else to give you that label. That is really common. So it might be a gallery, or maybe it's an art critic, maybe it's a university professor or something. Maybe you need a degree in fine arts in order to call yourself an artist. I'd be really, really curious to hear your perspective on this. But being an artist is actually about claiming that title for yourself. There's a post that I occasionally pop up on my socials, which describes what an artist is. If you actually look up the meaning of an artist, it's a person who likes to make art. Funnily enough, it's not even a person who likes to make art often. They don't include that word. It's just somebody who likes to make art, okay? And I think the second we can sort of step into this and almost liberate ourselves of this need for external validation, that's when the whole world opens up. And all of a sudden, like I was saying before, everything becomes possible and anything becomes possible. Now, I have an example client to share with you today, the fabulous Cassie Holmes. She is part of my Art for the Heart VIP program, and she was once and probably still is an introverted artist, but what she has worked so hard on, and hi Cassie if you're here by the way, is shifting your mindset, her mindset, and now, you know what happens now? She's worked so hard on the mindset piece to have the courage to be visible in her business that galleries are approaching her to ask for her work to be in their spaces. This is amazing, and purely the impact of mindset. So this is because she believed in her art first, and that mindset shift really did change everything. So I have a quick win for you today, and also a practical step for you to put into place. So your quick win is to claim that title of artist right now. Just type in right now, I am an artist, and I'm not waiting for anyone else to tell me that. I'm going to call the shots myself, and I'm going to make that decision. I am an artist because I like to make art. That's how simple it is. So that's your quick win for you today. A little step for you to take as well is to write down 3 reasons why you're a real artist. So if you can start your sentences with, I am an artist because, and then write 3 sentences like that. Easy tasks for you to help you to move forward. Now, the second myth I wanted to talk to you about today was this myth around having to suffer for your art. So I'm sure you have heard it, the whole starving artist myth, this belief that starving artist myth and narrative is actually inevitable. Okay, this belief that there is no way I will actually make money out of my art, right? It's just simply not true, and you deserve to thrive, and you deserve as well to make a living, if that's what you desire, a living doing something you love. You know, don't get me started on this topic. I'll just say, I won't stop. Now, this creative freedom, this freedom to be creative and to make your art and to live a gorgeous creative lifestyle, and financial success, they can actually coexist. You can actually have them both. I'm living it, and I help a lot of other artists to achieve the same sort of a thing. So when you're in business, not just art business, but in business, small business in particular, you get to set the scene and you get to call the shots, and you can do anything. You can make your art business anything you want it to be. So your step for this one is to set yourself a really small, a micro income goal for your art. Even if it's just say $100, you want to make $100 out of your art over the next week or month, whatever is appropriate for your business, and then see if you can call that in. So you have a goal, then you need to take inspired action. What are you going to do to call that in? And then you will start to see your art as a business. Okay, so this is a really big it's a really small step, but a very powerful step. So do that one as well. Now, my last point before I sort of wrap up today is chatting about the fear of success. Have you heard of a fear of success? Because we usually hear about a fear of failure. That's the really common one to talk about. But a fear of success is a real thing as well. So it sounds a bit strange, perhaps, if you haven't heard of it before, but it's a real concept. And it's this idea of being scared of what happens if things go right. So like, what happens if I put something on my website and then all of a sudden there's 10 orders, and then how am I going to package the thing? And it can feel really sort of overwhelming, and you can doubt yourself. So what I want you to know here is that you are actually capable of handling it. And also, by the way, other people, your customers online, for example, they are nicer than you think. So if you did get a ginormous order and you were late to ship those out, people are nicer than you think. You email them, you let them know, you roll with it, believe in mankind, you know, that sort of thing. Womankind, we should say. Now, I have an example as well of a client in this space, the fabulous Jody Garth, another member of my Art for the Heart VIP program. And she was paralyzed by this fear. You know, she didn't know if she could handle having a successful art business. But now she has worked so hard on her mindset, and now she has a collection of art under her belt. She has a social media account as well, and that's a very big leap for Jody. And her work is now actually physically in the space of her dream buyer. Like, how amazing is that? That is the impact of getting over the fear of success and working on your mindset. So success doesn't have to mean pressure. It can mean freedom, and it can also mean creative expansion and joy. That's like really the foundation of everything, isn't it? Joy and fulfillment. Now, a step for you to take for this one as well is to visualize your success. So have a little bit of a pocket of time, set a timer, 2 minutes even, totally fine, to actually visualize and feel inside of you. What does it feel like to 5 times your sales? So however many art sales you've had in the last month, what would it feel like at the end of next month to have 5 times that number? How would that feel? And step into that sensation, because I think when we can do that, we can actually call it in. So you can then do some journaling around that as well to flesh that one out and really sort of strengthen that sensation within your body and your heart as well. All right, I am going to wrap up today, but I do want to know, so pop into the chats, what is one step that you are going to take today to work on your mindset? Are you going to claim your title of an artist? Are you going to set a goal for your art business? Are you going to visualize success? Let me know in the chat what you're going to do, okay? By typing that out, you are solidifying that, right? You are really committing to that. So take the time to do that. I don't mind if there's spelling mistakes. Take the time to type in and let me know what you're going to do. These are very, very small, but very powerful shifts and actions that you can take. All right, treasures, that is it from me. I would absolutely love to know what you're going to put into action from today. So I hope to see you at next week's Tuesday tea. All right, lots of love. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I shall catch you soon. Bye.